And then there are the particular ways in which George Galloway appealed to the voters of Bradford, which was an additional element in that by-election.
Which were what?
Well, George knows what it is. I mean, when you've got a campaign leaflet that goes out saying, God knows who is a Muslim and he knows who is not, instinctively so do you, signed George Galloway, and you think to yourself, how does George know that God knows who is a Muslim? Did God appear to you, George, in tablets of stone? Was it written in fiery words on a stone wall, or was it the burning bush this time?
There is one God. There is one Islam. There is one Quran.
Mr. George, I want to ask you one thing first of all. Which religion you are?
Not your business. Go ahead.
I want to ask you personal. Are you Christian or Muslim?
That's none of your business. Go on to a proper question.
Hello, Judge. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, very good. Go ahead, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, Judge.
Alaikum salam, brother.
Judge, can you tell me when you came Muslim, please?
I'm not sure that question is a proper question, so go on to your next one.
George, are you a Muslim, George?
You're in Colombia or you're in Zambia? Which?
Zambia, Africa.
Zambia, my goodness.
Zambia.
Go ahead, never mind about my religious beliefs. Go ahead and tell us what you want to say.
Yes, George. Why I'm particularly concerned because your behavior is just that of a Muslim, and the way you favor the Muslim world really impresses me, George.
It's none of your business what my religion is, Khan. God knows what's in everybody's heart. So, do you have a better point to make?
No, thanks so much.
Thank you. I believe there's only one God. There's only one Islam. There's only one Quran. God is great. The city with the mosque called Al-Aqsa, from which the Prophet Muhammad ascended to the heaven to come back with the revelation, from the Al-Aqsa in which the Prophet, peace be upon him, ascended to the heaven and came back with the revelation.
So we should have a law worldwide.
Well, I personally am in favor of that law. I don't think that people should insult other people's religions. No good can come of it. A lot of hurt and harm can come of it. Religion is something at the core of human identity, and people should not willy-nilly traduce it.
My point of view is that nobody should insult anybody else's religion.
Of course, in this country there's freedom of speech, but it cannot be an unlimited freedom of speech, and other freedoms must trump it, including the freedom not to be terrorized in your own home, not to have your prophet insulted, your religion insulted.
And it's dangerous to attack somebody's religion.
They're saying they're atheists, but that's not the point.
Well, it's unbelievably insensitive and provocative,
Yeah,
Sarah. I know nothing
about
it. Maybe others can phone in if they're equally angry, or maybe they support the right of thousands of people to draw or paint the Prophet Muhammad, which is, of course, a forbidden thing to do in Islam. And it would appear that some people haven't learned the lessons of the kind of trouble that such things have caused in the near recent past.
We say to these young angry Muslims, we know you're angry. You are right to be angry.
We will stand with Iran, and we will mobilize hundreds of thousands of people in Britain beside us.
Take a look around you at this crowd. If you dare touch a hijab on a Muslim woman's head, if you dare touch the hair on the beard of a Muslim man in Tower Hamlets, you will have to fight your way through 10,000 dead bodies first. Thank you very much indeed. Wassalamu alaikum.
Where is the worldwide boycott campaign? And where is the attempt in the United States by the 2 billion Muslims in the world, as opposed to, what, 10, 12, 15 million Jews? So we can blame the United Nations, and I do. We could blame the United States, and I do. We could blame Britain, and I do. We could blame the European Union, and I do. I should apply for the post, soon to be vacant, of Secretary General of the Arab League. I'm available if they want to engage me as the Secretary General of the Arab League. I could certainly improve their position, I can assure you.
How many Muslims do you know who are
around Obama, apart from himself.
Well, quite a few, as a matter of fact, and his father was a Muslim, and his name is Barack Hussein Obama, and he understands the Muslim world very well, thank you very much. The biggest terrorists are the United States of America and Great Britain, because they have made a Faustian pact with the devil, with the great Satan, the United States of America. The Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt has said that they will honor the Camp David Accords and the subsequent peace treaty between Egypt and Israel. I don't know how it's possible for someone in the Muslim Brotherhood to honor such a piece of treason against Islam, the Muslim world. If anybody in Egypt is in any doubt, let me put them straight. It is vital that everybody in Egypt casts their vote for Dr. Morsi, the candidate of the Muslim Brotherhood. So all out for Dr. Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood next week. That's what I say. There is one God, there is one Quran, there is one Islam, there is one Ummah, and I hope that you will join us one day, inshallah.
Why did you say God knows who is a Muslim and he knows who is not? I, George Galloway, don't drink alcohol. I never have. I, George Galloway, have fought for Muslims at home and abroad all of my life. Now, why
wouldn't I say that?
But I don't drink. I don't gamble.
You say God knows who is a Muslim and you point out that you don't drink. Are you a Muslim?
It's not any of your business, Adam, and I really don't want to discuss my religion any further.
Al-Aqsa, from the roof of which the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to the heaven and returned with the revelation.
From the roof of Al-Aqsa, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to the heavens and returned with the revelation.
Including the very mosque Al-Aqsa, from which the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to heaven. Islam would go on to become the largest and fastest growing religion in the world.
When Al-Aqsa, from which the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to heaven.
On the birthday of the Prophet, peace be upon him, man.
On the birthday of the Prophet, peace be upon him.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The place where the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven from the roof of the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
When Al-Aqsa, from which the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to heaven.
Where Al-Aqsa stands, from the roof of which the Prophet Muhammad ascended to the heaven and returned with the revelation. Can you believe it?
I'd say no, fuck you.
I believe in God. I'm a religious man.
I don't know how we can trust you, because we know you as a Christian conservative politician. You are advocate for Islamic world. I don't know how it does the interest you of your politician, or your yourself is like this. We don't know how you explain that.
Thank you. Thank you for calling from Columbus, Ohio to insult me. First of all, you know nothing at all about my religious beliefs, so please don't pretend to do so.
Just one question I want to ask you, George. Are you practicing Islam or are you a Muslim?
Why would that be any of your business, Majid?
No, it's not my business.
If it's not your business, why are you calling up the show and asking about it? Can we get some serious discussion and some serious questions?
The religion you belong to. Because I do watch a regular program where you believe the religion you believe
I'm not sure what business that is of yours. Just know that I believe in God, and that there's only one God, and no God but God. Arranged marriages are actually much more successful marriages than the marriages in the non-arranged field. Trust me, I know about that.
Don't you dare tell me what I purport to be. You're not the judge of my religious beliefs.
So what are you then?
It's none of your business. It's none of your business. It's God's business. Now go ahead.
You have said before in
Go ahead. Go ahead. This was a woman who behaved foolishly, calling an animal, albeit a toy animal, Muhammad.
I have never
been in favour of liberalism and free speech. I'm not in favour of free speech, unlimited, untrammelled free speech. I deny you the right to freely speak. I don't believe people have the right to slander other people's religions in so-called cartoons that are really racist posters. I don't believe in that kind of freedom of speech, you see.
An Israeli soldier in his tank, the Grim Reaper, standing frustrated, shouting, "Stay away from my business," and the Israeli tank commander saying, "We'll be back."
That not only were you the Prime Minister of Palestine,
أنك ليس فقط رئيس وزراء فلسطين.
that you were our Prime Minister too.
I'm a teetotaler, and if I had my way, we wouldn't have any alcohol in the country at all.
Inshallah. See you next week. The days are gone when what America will or will not allow is what matters. This is a paper tiger. This is a paper tiger, the United States. If the people rise up, stand up, then believe me, that paper tiger will be able to do nothing except accommodate itself to the new realities. I'd be honored to live and work in either Iran or Venezuela or Cuba. I've been with the Arabs so long that I'm practically one of them.
Do you though condemn those who attack British troops in Afghanistan?
Of course I don't. Prince Harry was saying on the television he was engaging the enemy. I don't know about you, I don't have any enemies in Afghanistan. I didn't declare war on anybody in Afghanistan.
The Taliban are not an enemy.
No, they're not an enemy to me.
With their Kalashnikovs, ينتعلون الصنادل ويتسلحون بالكلاشنيكوف
of weapons.
ويستعملون الأسلحة البدائية يكتبون أسماء مدنهم وقراهم على النجوم.
145 military operations every day.
Let me ask you this. Are you proud to be British?
Being British is an accident of birth. Would I regard an assassination of Tony Blair as being morally justified? Of course I would. We are very proud indeed of this magnificent welcome given to us by the people of Saddam City, Baghdad.
Ruler and George are in the seating area discussing Saddam Hussein.
But the meeting was between me and him. I asked to see him.
But was he hated by the people?
Not at all. Not at all.
To greet Saddam Hussein in 1994 in Iraq and to salute him for his courage and his indefatigability.
You're lying again.
Sir, I salute your courage, your strength, your indefatigability. I can honestly tell you that there was not a single person to whom I told I was coming to Iraq and hoping to meet with yourself who did not wish me to convey their heartfelt, fraternal greetings and support.
You're a bunch of liars. I am not an admirer of Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein will live in history long after these dogs.
He, ad hominem attacks right from the start, putting words in my mouth that I never spoke.
You never said that. No, you're telling me you never said that.
Not about Saddam, I didn't, and you know very well.
You stood next to him and said, "Sir, I salute
very well that I didn't."
Do me a
What's your version?
If you stand next to someone and say, "Sir, I salute your courage and indefatigability," what on earth are you doing apart from saying that?
Your Excellency. Very nice to see you again. Almost 1 year since we met. How are you?
Uday was renowned for his brutality and is believed to have personally tortured thousands of people.
And I'd like you to know that we are with you till the end.
After July, he condemned me for what I said about President Bashar. For me, he is the last Arab ruler, and Syria is the last Arab country. The reason that Syria is facing this crisis is not because of any bad thing which Syria has done or any weaknesses within its democracy.
Israel is indeed a gangster terrorist state. Its days are numbered. They might not be numbered in days or weeks or months or even years. I interviewed His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. I have police protection in London from the Iranian opposition because of my support for your election campaign.